Hello everybody, it's Claire Boscott here and I am your host for our Thriving interviews with the experts, Thriving at Work interviews. And today I'm very excited to have Rafiya Sultana with me all the way from Singapore, which is amazing. You've just come back from traveling, haven't you, Rafiya?
Hi Claire, thank you so much for having me. And yes, I'm just back from a trip to India and Dubai, and it has been a great productive trip for me because I've met amazing speakers and trainers and also the HR leaders from around the globe, and I learned a lot from them as well.
Fantastic. And so, Rafiya, you and I have share the same passion. So you are an expert on leadership, on performance, employee performances, culture,
growth mindset.
And so the actual what we have in common, it's NLP, and so we both sharing that NLP, which I'm very I've just discovered, and I'm completely in love with, the power of NLP. And you've actually trained in London, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
Wow, this must have been amazing.
To get the opportunity, yeah.
Yeah. And so you've been working really, how long have you had your own business now?
I have my training business from 5+ years, and I have been coaching from 8 years, yeah.
Okay.
And recently I was awarded for my coaching and training.
Yeah. Yes, so you were already Asia's most talented coach leader, but now you've got more awards, which is amazing. So you must be doing something right.
Thank you so much. Yeah, organizations are really humble, and I think my clients are really kind that they, because of them, I'm here, and they support the kind of support that I'm getting. In place like Singapore, where we have many inspiring personalities, speakers from whom I learned, and going and doing my best to grow strength by strength.
So you go into organization and you help them with positive, productive culture, employees engagement, peak performances, all those kind of juicy things that I love talking about.
Yes, I do.
And so do you work with any particular industry, or do you work with kind of anybody really?
Usually my primary focus is on hospitality, banking, and IT. Besides, I also work with the universities, educational institutions, because we have training programs for to train the lecturers, and also the motivational talk for the students. So these are my primary target clients.
Really good. So let's get into it like now. This interview is about giving the employees some tools so they can thrive in themselves better, so they can thrive in the environment, so they can feel, better in themselves, and they can feel better with others. And a big part of it, of really being able to thrive, it's really the understanding, the self-awareness of us, isn't it? Of ourselves, really. So how does self-awareness contribute to personal and overall growth of an organization?
Okay, it's a very interesting question. Thank you, Claire. So to start with, through my journey of personal transformation and experience that I gained over the period of time with my clients, I realized that there are two essential components to it. It's like, one is emotions. I feel emotions drive people and people drive performance.
Yes, absolutely.
And it cannot be other way around.
Yes, I'll agree with you.
So the part of the role of self-awareness in this is, like, as I told you, it starts with the emotions. Emotions of our own, how we are managing it but not controlling it in times of change and uncertainty, because in organizations it's always not the same. At times we need to work under pressure. And also there is a pressure to perform under the circumstances of change and uncertainty. So in those cases, if we are not fully aware of our strengths, and if we are not fully aware of our emotions, and how to handle them, because in under pressure it's always it totally depends on how we are handling our failures, how we are handling our rejections, how we are handling the difficult conversations that we need to initiate with our subordinates and with our subordinates and with our seniors. So all these things comes to the emotional part. I feel like we need to be fully aware on what all our strengths,
Mm-hmm.
what all our weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.